Tonight, the WWA is back with the first show of 2021. Logan Legit gets his shot at Alexander Knight and the WWA National Championship. Also, CCW is here with announcements that will shake the WWA to its very core before he faces off with Josiah later on. And in the main event, Vanderpool has his first WWA title defense. He defends against superstar Ray Waddell tonight on Hysteria. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWA Hysteria from Eddyville, Kentucky. It's the first show of 2021.
Eddyville, please welcome the world-class kicker of ass, the King, CCW.
CCW making his way to the ring with some announcements. As I mentioned, we are in Eddyville, Kentucky tonight for the WWA debut in this wonderful city. And for the first show of 2021, let's go to ringside.
Thank you for the warm welcome. I haven't even said anything yet. Now, how do you know I'm not a babyface tonight? Now, a lot of you I don't know, but pay no attention to the cow in the front row. I'm actually a pretty good man. I'm a good guy. Who said that? You know, whoever said that. Now, I don't know if you know how we do things around here, but not only is this the first time in this town, but we're also filming for our YouTube show, Hysteria. Now, Hysteria, and I'm not going to give some shameless plug, but Hysteria is on YouTube, youtube.com/WWAISNOW. And I guess I've got to get a little serious. Now, for those of you that don't know, my name is CCW. Thank you. You're not needed. Shut up. My name is CCW, and for the past 15 years, I have been the most talented professional wrestler in this state and beyond. However, 15 years of getting my ass beat has broke my back into pieces. Yeah. There's a lot of problems going on with the man standing before you, but I can tell you this, I know what I need to do. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of my body. And in order to do so, I'm going to take a little time away. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, you don't really care. But what I'm going to tell you, you're going to care. Because if you plan on being here ever again, this announcement is going to matter from here on out. Because if I'm going to take time off, there has to be someone to take my place. Someone has got to run this company. She can keep doing what she's doing, that's seating you down, that's it. How many chairs are you sitting in tonight? That's pretty good, wasn't it? It's time that I take the power that I have and give it to the most qualified, the most loyal, and the only person that I know can run this company. Ladies and gentlemen, Vanderpool!
Oh, come on. You cannot be serious. Well, I guess Vanderpool exemplifies that loyalty as he's shown himself loyal to the other two members of the Royal Three. You see Dakota France coming out with Vanderpool. On our last episode of Hysteria in 2020, Halloween Hell Vanderpool winning that WWA Championship in a first blood match against Josiah, who was the current champion. Did it through underhanded tactics. No doubt with the help of Dakota France and CCW. Matter of fact, a lot of people say, myself included, that he should have lost that first blood match. He was the first to bleed, but was able to cover it up. And as a result is the new WWA Champion.
All right. Listen, it's a small building. It's a small building, so every time one of you says something, we can't hear ourselves talk, all right? Standing before you, debuting 1 year ago, is the Royal Three.
No!
When we debuted, we beat down a punk named Jordan Whittaker. Listen, they're stupid, okay? Now, this is a big deal. I didn't tell you about this before you came out here, but you know what you have to do because we've talked about it in the past. But now the decision has been made. I am leaving you. You are the heir of this company.
No!
You might be the Prince of Perfection, but in the WWA, you are now king. Listen, this is your moment. Don't let them take it from you. You are the heir, and you are in control after tonight. Now, it comes, listen, gentlemen, it comes with a cost. Yes, it costs. And even though they're going to like what I'm about to say and you're not, just give me time to explain. I have to strip the two of you of the WWA Tag Team Championships. Hang on. I need you to turn those championship belts over to Josh Mackey right now. Turn them over, I'll explain. Listen, Vanderpool, the first person I'm going to address because of that is you. You may have turned over the Tag Team Championship, but after tonight, you're in charge. You can do whatever you want to do. Well, listen, after my match tonight, you're in charge.
No!
You can do whatever you want. You understand what I'm saying?
No! No!
Dakota! is not only so he can be in charge, but also I'm going to make sure that you have something even better. Tonight, there is a national championship match between Alexander Knight and Logan Legit. And I'll tell you this, no matter who wins that match next week in Corbin, Kentucky,
No!
you will fight the winner for the national championship.
No!
All right?
No!
Not so bad? The next order of business requires me to address not one of you, but instead my opponent for tonight. I need Josiah to come to the ring.
Well, we know CCW is supposed to face Josiah later on tonight, but you gotta question after CCW announcing that he's gonna take some time off. I mean, Vanderpool's in charge now. The WWA tag titles are vacant. It's like the whole show's been flipped upside down within the first 10 minutes.
I know, listen, it's been 2 months, all right? And I know that you have been waiting to get your hands on this group for taking that WWA Championship away from you back in October. I know that you wanted to get your hands on us in November and December, and I know it took this long, but listen, all right? I'm going to address you man to man. Never mind the two in the ring right now. Because you know as well as I do, you're going to have your shot at him again. But I'm addressing you man to man. This is important, okay? Because I don't really know what's going on. I'm in the doctor so much right now, it's sickening. So I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get back in this ring or, for that matter, win. So as far as I'm concerned, tonight, in my match with you, I could be looking at my last match for a while. And it's important, it's important to me that we go ahead and shoot for the crowd. It's important to me that I sit here and in front of everybody tell them how much respect I have for you. People don't even know why I wear these dog tags. And I know you got a pair too. And they don't know what it means. What it means is in 2017, in 2018, in 2019, you and I fought through puddles of blood. We bled buckets all over Central City, Livermore, Evansville, Owensboro, anywhere we fought. This guy right here threw me into a pile of barbed wire, and I returned the favor by powerbombing him through a flaming table. And you know what happened after that? We gained respect for each other. Hey, accept it. You know what else happened? Back in 2018, the last time I had to take a hiatus, I dove out of the ring while you were out there, and I separated my shoulder. And who was the first person I found? You. It was you and I in the basement of the Coliseum, crying on each other's shoulders. People don't have an idea how much respect I have for you, because not only are you a good man, but you're probably one of the best damn wrestlers in the locker room. My partners may not understand why I'm saying this, but you do. You know every time we step in the ring, it could be the last time, and all you want to do is make sure your peers, all you want to do is make sure you know and your peers know how much you respect them. So tonight, for those of these people that know us, and for those that don't, we are going to give them a show like none other. Tonight, you and I are going to do the only thing we know how to do, and that's blow the damn roof off this place.
Well, you heard it here first. CCW versus Josiah tonight, and what seems to be CCW's final match before his hiatus. Of course, Vanderpool now in charge of the WWA. And folks, tonight we've got Vanderpool in the WWA Championship match defending against the number one contender, Waddell. Stick with us.
If you are looking for the hottest WWA entrance music, be on the lookout for Hysteria Through the Curtain. Volumes 1 and 2 are packed with your favorite WWA themes, including Tyler Hawkins, Jordan Whittaker, 747, Alexander Knight, Ray Waddell, and more. You can find it now on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Just search for World Wrestling Alliance.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by the Sergeant at Arms, 747, weighing in at 227 pounds. This is the Platinum Standard, Nick Depp.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. Nick Depp on his way to the ring, accompanied by 747 for the first match in 2021. Nick Depp at Halloween Hell ended up defeating Matt Diesel with some underhanded tactics. Tonight we'll see how Nick Depp fares against pro wrestling's only line dancing cowboy, Jones. And 747 tonight, having one of his first matches, get to see what he can do in the ring against Jordan Whittaker. What a early test for the young upstart 747. Of course, we've seen 747 and Nick Depp take umbrage with Jordan Whittaker here on the last few episodes of Hysteria, and the two of them even assaulting Jordan Whittaker a couple of episodes of Hysteria ago.
His opponent, weighing in at 213 pounds, he is professed only line dancing cowboy, the exotic Jones.
Jones with a new attitude in 2021, looking to make it his year. Bringing that bullwhip to the ring. I talked to Jones, and one of his big goals for this year is to win his first singles title in the WWA and really just continue to make a name for himself. And oh, he moves out of the way. Nick Depp trying to sneak attack before the match starts, but Jones able to dodge, and we're underway. Knee lift from the line dancing cowboy, and he can finish removing his entrance attire as Nick Depp goes to the outside and calls for a timeout. Crowd here in Eddyville, Kentucky, really not having any of it with Nick Depp calling for timeout. Jones is ready to go. He's in the ring, and the crowd is firmly behind him. He's ready to get this thing underway. Bell is already rang. I think Nick Depp realized that advantage that he was going for early in the match did not turn out well for him. Nick Depp asking the crowd if they're ready for the greatest wrestler ever, and I assume he's talking about himself and not Jones, because that's how egotistical Nick Depp can be at times. He's joined me in the commentary booth multiple times. I saw him in that barbed wire massacre match last year, and as egotistical as he can be, he's also very tough. O'Connor roll blocked by Jones. Grabbing a waist lock, Jones, Nick Depp able to fight out of it with back elbows. Jones in the corner, up and over. German suplex by Jones, and he's going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out from Nick Depp. You know, when you fight Nick Depp, when you wrestle Nick Depp, you have to worry about 747 there on the outside too, and he's a very big X factor when it comes to Nick Depp matches, not only in stature, but in psychology. I mean, just knowing that that's looming on the outside, and there he is getting involved. The referee's saying put him down. 747 could get Nick Depp disqualified here. He could cause some serious injury to Jones as well. All right, he's putting him down. He's putting him down. Oh, come on. Nick Depp taking advantage, comes from behind and sends Jones into that ring post. The fans here calling Nick Depp a cheater. I can't say I disagree with him. Eddyville, Kentucky, getting accustomed to Nick Depp and his ways of going about business, and just like that, he has the upper hand against Jones. Again, when you face Nick Depp and when you face 747, a lot of times it essentially ends up being a 2-on-1 handicap match, because not only will Nick Depp use every advantage he can, like you just saw him use as much of that 5 count against the ropes against Jones as he can, and now he's trying to use the book. He's trying to use the rule book that he knows so well. Referee been taken away. Oh, and Nick Depp goes downstairs. Referee didn't see it. 1, 2, kick out by Jones. Nick Depp now applying a front face lock, trying to squeeze the life out of Jones. If he could win this by Jones passing out, even if he doesn't win it by that, that may drain enough life out of Jones for Nick Depp to be able to get the pin and keep him down for a 3 count. Both of these men trying to get singles momentum. Northern Lights suplex by Jones. Both men trying to add to their win column in the win-loss records. Irish whip reversal. Huge pump kick in the corner by Nick Depp to the face of Jones, and Jones might be out. Another kick from Nick Depp. 1, 2. Well, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm receiving word that later tonight, the 3 were supposed to defend the WWA Tag Team Championships against Nick Willis and Lizzy Sixx. And also, when we were supposed to have our show curtain call, the Trendkillers were supposed to face a mystery team to see if they could get a tag title shot, but since that show was canceled and the tag titles have been vacated, we will have a WWA Tag Team Championship match later tonight. Lizzy Sixx and Nick Willis versus the Trendkillers for the vacated WWA Tag Team Championships as Nick Depp continues to try to get Jones to tap out. Modified STF, and Jones is fighting out of it. Going for a clothesline. Nick Depp able to turn it around into a gory bomb. 1, 2. Still not enough to keep Jones down. It's a beautiful night here in Eddyville, Kentucky. We hope you're all at home staying safe. And thank you for inviting us into your home tonight. The WWA thanks you. Nick Depp now with a fireman's carry on Jones. Dropping him down. 1, 2. Kick out by Jones. Still not enough. What a way to kick off our Eddyville debut with the World Wrestling Alliance. Uh-oh. Nick Depp's lowering the strap. Scaling the ropes goes Nick Depp. Fist drop. Shades of Jerry the King Lawler. 1. Wow. That didn't even keep Jones down for a 2 count. Adrenaline is kicked in for Jones. Clothesline. Back elbow. The line dancing cowboy is feeling it. Oh, and a boot from Nick Depp keeps Jones from reaching him in the corner. Wait a second, look at this. Murder go round. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this contest, Jones.
Jones picking up a win in the first World Wrestling Alliance match of 2021. A lot of momentum for the line dancing cowboy. And Nick Depp really regretting his decision. Folks, we have a national championship match later tonight. The national champion Alexander Knight defends against the number one contender Logan Legit. Stick around.
Be sure to follow the World Wrestling Alliance online. Catch us on Facebook.com/WWAISNOW, as well as YouTube.com/WWAISNOW. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WWAISNOW. You want to hear some great theme music? Look for the World Wrestling Alliance on whatever app you get your music from. Entering the ring, weighing in at 225 pounds, from Arbor, Michigan, the essence of excellence, Jake Bravado!
We're back on Hysteria. Jake Bravado already in the ring. He's set to take on Jeremy Gray tonight. Another match where both men are looking to break into singles competition in 2021 with a big win.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 179 pounds, the real deal, Jeremy Gray!
Jeremy Gray, we saw him return to the World Wrestling Alliance in 2020, really jumping in with both feet. His first match back was a War Games match. His second match back was a tag team ladder match. And then he had to face Dakota, France at the end of the year in a very brutal match. And tonight in Eddyville, he takes on Jake Bravado, one of the strongest competitors here in the WWA. Referee Devin Pointer making sure that there's a clean space in between the two. Jake Bravado already in that three-point stance, former football player. Jake Bravado. Well, if there is one downside to Jake Bravado, it's the fact that the fans can tend to get under his skin. He's a big hothead. Jeremy Gray, seasoned ring veteran, knows not to lose his cool. Jake Bravado has the deadly combination of strength and anger. Just like that, able to power away Jeremy Gray into the corner. I don't think Jeremy Gray has underestimated Jake Bravado going into this. If there's anyone that has their opponents well scouted, a lot of the times it's Jeremy Gray. He knows what he's doing. Oh, and just like that, stiff kick into the corner. Jeremy Gray says, I've had enough with Jake Bravado's power. I'm going to the striking game. Jake Bravado, one of the hardest hitters in the WWA, but so is Jeremy Gray. This one's going to be a fight. Jeremy Gray maneuvering Jake Bravado, trying to put him in position. Off the ropes, look at that strength. Jake Bravado catching Jeremy Gray off that crossbody attempt, front power slam. 1, 2, kick out by Jeremy Gray. Again, Jake Bravado mouthing off to the fans here in Eddyville, Kentucky tonight. And there's that hard right hand. We've seen Jake Bravado be well known for his strikes in the WWA since he's debuted. Jeremy Gray struggling to get to his feet. Jake Bravado still with an onslaught of strikes, not letting Jeremy Gray breathe. And as much as I hate to admit it, that's smart. You've got to keep the veteran here in Jeremy Gray from getting any sort of room, any sort of advantage. You can't let him rest. You can't let him breathe. Because as soon as Jeremy Gray gets an opening, he'll take it. But it looks like Jake Bravado is well aware of that. Neck crank. Trying to get Jeremy Gray to tap out, if not just to drain the life out of him some more. And a stomp. Jake Bravado mouthing off with a fan here in the front row. And he sends Jeremy Gray. Well, I thought he was sending Jeremy Gray to the outside, but Jeremy was able to grab that middle rope for leverage and catch himself. Block on the strike. Bottom rope springboard cutter from Jeremy Gray. And just like that, Jeremy Gray's back in this one. 1, 2. It's not enough to keep the strong man down. Maybe if Jeremy Gray had been able to do a little more damage before hitting that cutter, it could have kept him down. Vertical suplex neck breaker. And again, Jeremy's going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Jake Bravado. Referee Devin Pointer making sure that no issues are happening between the two that go outside the rules. And you gotta wonder how Devin's feeling. We saw him get powerbombed by CCW after CCW's match on the last episode of Hysteria. Corner splash from Jake Bravado. Bear hug. And I think Jeremy bit him. I think Jeremy Gray bit Jake Bravado. It's unconventional, but it worked. Jeremy Gray going for a third clothesline, and Jake Bravado has him locked in some sort of guillotine, draining the life out of Jeremy Gray, and he takes him down. Gator rolls him through. What in the world? Devin Pointer checking the arm, and Jeremy Gray not able to answer.
The winner of this contest by technical knockout, the essence of excellence, Jake Bravado.
Wow, when was the last time we saw a match end in knockout? I don't know what to say. Jake Bravado just choked the life out of Jeremy Gray, made him pass out, and he picked up the victory. Wow. What a statement from Jake Bravado, the essence of excellence. As Jeremy Gray still trying to catch up with himself. Vanderpool versus Ray Waddell tonight for the WWA Championship. In the main event, this is Hysteria.
Need high-quality pro wrestling gear at a great price? Look no further than Power Trip Pro Wrestling Gear. Each piece is handcrafted with the greatest care and quality possible. They even do a lot of gear seen on WWA Hysteria. For quotes, examples of work, and more, head over to facebook.com/PowerTripBWGear.
Making his way to the ring, weighing at 183 pounds, representing the Royal Three, he is the Duke, Dakota.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. Dakota France entering the ring of the Royal Three. Former WWA Tag Team Champion. We saw earlier tonight Tag Team Championships being stripped of the Royal Three by CCW himself. because they have other things they need to focus on. Vanderpool, of course, the new WWA champion, and something that we haven't really talked about much tonight, and the implications is he's in charge of the WWA now. In my opinion, it's a very dark day in the World Wrestling Alliance when Vanderpool is in charge. But that's just what has happened. Dakota France is going to have his hands full tonight as well as he takes on this man, Matt Diesel.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 181 pounds, Matt Diesel!
Matt Diesel with a huge year in 2020. Won the WWA Tag Team Championships by himself in a 2-on-1 contest. Continued to have a breakout year, picking up huge victories against more seasoned veterans in the WWA locker room. And at the end of the year, he even won the Rookie of the Year award at the WWA Year End Awards. Dakota France, a well-celebrated and well-decorated champion in the WWA. Pretty well-known history with the WWA National Championship. I talked to him a little while ago, and he mentioned that he would love to get back to the National Championship, but then he rudely just told me that he was done talking to me and just walked away. So that's about all I know about him right now. Matt Diesel has a lot of heart, a lot of fan support within the World Wrestling Alliance. Snazzy new gear as he enters 2021. Can 2021 be even bigger for Matt Diesel than 2020 was? I guess we'll have to see, of course, in 2 episodes of Hysteria from now. Not the next Hysteria, but the one after that. It's going to be Kentucky's biggest battle royal, the yearly tradition for the World Wrestling Alliance, in which the WWA Championship will be defended against great wrestlers from all over the state and beyond. I'm sure both of these men want to enter. But speaking of battle royals, at the next WWA Live event, O'Connor Roll Blocked, there's going to be another battle royal where both of these men, 1, 2, oh, so close from Matt Diesel as Dakota France goes to the outside. As I was saying, at the next WWA event in Corbin, Kentucky, where WWA makes its debut in Corbin, there will be a battle royal, and the winner of that will move on to face the winner of a second battle royal that will take place on the next episode of Hysteria. And the winner of that will move on. The 2 battle royal winners will face each other for the Ultimate Opportunist contract. And I say that because Dakota France has been the Ultimate Opportunist before. It guarantees any WWA Championship shot at any time. We'll see that start to go in motion at the next WWA event. Attempted hip toss by Matt Diesel. Roundabout way, Matt Diesel ends up getting the hip toss. Dakota France using the corner to stand back up. Boot to the face. Nothing pretty about it. Dakota France is here to hurt Matt Diesel. Up and over. And wait, Matt was trying to go up top there. Super kick to the back of the leg. Dakota France now obviously targeting the legs of Matt Diesel. Matt Diesel's a high flyer here in the WWA. Oh! That could neutralize the former Black Magic. And it could also soften Matt Diesel up for that sharpshooter that we've seen Dakota France end a lot of matches with. As he goes for the headlock. Can Matt Diesel stay in this one? Dakota France trying to drain the life. Maybe get a tap out here on Matt Diesel. Ben, the referee, noticing that it was a chokehold there. It moved into chokehold territory. Dakota had until the count of 5 to let go, or else he'd be disqualified. Low kick to the leg again from Dakota France. And he could be going for that. What's he doing? Boston Crab from the Duke. This could be a tap out right here if Matt Diesel can't get to a rope or find a way to get out of this hold. I think Dakota France realized he hasn't done enough yet. He continues attacking those legs of Matt Diesel. Later on tonight, folks, every WWA Championship is on the line. The tag titles are on the line. The national title is on the line. The WWA Championship is on the line in 3 separate matches. And oh my gosh, look at Dakota France just using the ropes, using the leverage to his advantage. Flexing up top. All while putting more damage on that leg of Matt Diesel and a drop kick in the tree of woe position from Good Measure. 1, 2, kick out, and Matt Diesel able to grab the rope, which is a smart instinct from someone who hasn't been in the ring quite as long as Dakota France. Dakota France has been here pretty much since the doors opened in the WWA. Matt Diesel, as I mentioned earlier, the 2020 WWA Rookie of the Year. The crowd here trying to will Matt Diesel to his feet. And off the ropes goes Matt Diesel. Dakota France goes low trying to trip him up. Kick to the stomach, kick to the chest, kick to the stomach. Here comes Matt off the ropes. Fez press by Dakota France, turning it around on him. You gotta wonder, with Vanderpool in charge of the WWA now, as well as being the WWA champion, what does that do for Dakota France, who is Vanderpool's buddy? Wait a second, inverted figure 4. We've seen Dakota France work on the legs all match of Matt Diesel. This could be it right here. Matt Diesel has to be in excruciating pain after all of the leg damage he has sustained. And this inverted figure 4, and look at this. Dakota France is grabbing the rope for leverage. Referee didn't see it. Come on. Matt Diesel's trying to fight his way to the ropes, and he's able to get it. Rope break. Dakota France has till the count of 5 to break that hold. Matt Diesel able to have the match continue, fight out a little bit longer, but how much does he have left in the tank? You see him holding those legs. He's sustained a lot of damage here in this match. Able to duck a clothesline. Matt Diesel sends Dakota France off the ropes, turn around, sling blade, and both men are down. Referee Ben Richardson in there trying to count him. A kip up from Matt Diesel, but I think he just realized that that wasn't the smartest idea. All that damage to the leg. Clothesline. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Off the ropes. Here comes Dakota. Matt Diesel able to trip him up.
Hip toss off the rope. Arm drag for Matt Diesel. Another kip up, and that leg, he's got to stop kipping up. That leg's going to have some permanent damage if he keeps going for it. Wheel kick in the corner. A snapmare. And a running knee lift from Matt Diesel, too. Dakota France is still in this one. Matt Diesel, trying to will the crowd back into this. And the crowd wants to see some high-flying action, so Matt Diesel's going up top, bad leg and all. Crossbody, very high crossbody, 2. Kick out from Dakota France. Folks, on the last episode of Hysteria, you saw Logan Legit become the number 1 contender to the national title, and we'll see him use that later tonight. Super kick by Dakota France. Wow. 1, 2. A tiny kick out from Matt Diesel. It was really just trying to get to the rope with what little energy he had left. And Dakota France is going outside. He has the hammer from the ring bell. Unconventional weapon. Oh! Ben Richardson getting the hammer. Taking it out, getting back to... Wait a second. There's that chair that Dakota France has been bringing with him to the ring. 1, 2, 3. You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Dakota France picking up the victory here tonight behind the referee's back with that steel chair. A sight we've become all too accustomed to, unfortunately. Dakota France using that chair, using those underhanded tactics. He has no shame as a member of the Royal Three. Yeah, he said, I'm a winner. Some winner you are. Well, later on tonight, we got the National Championship match. Alexander Knight defends the title against the new number 1 contender, Logan Legit. This is Hysteria.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Weighing in at 191 3/4 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by Zachary Westinghouse. He is the newest member of Knight Enterprises. He is a wrestling god, Tyler Hawkins.
Well, a whole mouthful for Josh Mackey here tonight, but as you heard, Tyler Hawkins, the newest member of Knight Enterprises after the last Hysteria. It was Stonewall's last chance at the national title, and Tyler Hawkins attacking Stonewall while the referee was down, ultimately costing Stonewall his last chance at the national championship as long as Alexander Knight is champion. But has Tyler Hawkins bitten off more than he can... Oh, come on.
Just 1 second of your worthless meaningless time is all I'm asking for. I was expecting a little bit more of a respectful reaction than that, and quite frankly, I'm insulted. Hey, do you people know what you get when you cross a pig with somebody from Eddyville? Absolutely nothing, because there's some things that a pig won't do.
Gross. Well, he couldn't have come at a better time. Stonewall cutting off Zachary Westinghouse. And Stonewall is here to get some revenge on Tyler Hawkins.
To the ring, weighing in at over 300 pounds, Stonewall.
You know, I was talking about earlier, you don't know if Tyler Hawkins is bitten off more than he can chew because he's aligned himself with Alexander Knight. And there is history there, believe me. I've witnessed that history firsthand. Both myself and Tyler Hawkins were brought into the WWA at the same time by Alexander Knight. And I guess Tyler Hawkins, to get back to his successful ways, thinks he needs to rejoin with Alexander Knight. And I'm sure Alexander Knight needs the help. Of course, we will be seeing Alexander Knight later on defend the national championship against Logan Legit. But one man who will not be getting a national championship shot is Stonewall. Stonewall held that national championship in 2020. And some people, himself included, feel that Alexander Knight stole it away from him, and then at every subsequent meeting between the two, Alexander Knight found a way to weasel out of it and retain the championship. Look at that, Zachary Westinghouse providing enough of a distraction, but it's not enough as Tyler Hawkins just gets yeeted over the shoulder of Stonewall. Hard shot to the midsection. Another hard shot, clubbing blow right to the stomach of Tyler Hawkins. You know, Zachary Westinghouse, a pretty new face. Look out when it comes to the World Wrestling Alliance. He's linked himself up with Alexander Knight, calls himself the manager of champions. He's linked up with Alexander Knight. He's linked up with Tyler Hawkins. He's with Tank Watkins. They are the new Knight Enterprises. Look out. Release vertical suplex from the big man. And Tyler Hawkins has had enough. Tyler's trying to take a breather. Zachary Westinghouse trying to, well, I guess he's coaching Tyler Hawkins and telling him to leave, but I don't think Stonewall's going to have any of that, but we've lost visual of them. I don't know what's going on back there. Oh! Stonewall's going after Zachary Westinghouse. I'll include myself in this, but many people would love to see Stonewall get his hands on. Oh! Tyler Hawkins sneaking up with that walking cane that Alexander Knight carries to the ring with him. Referee did not see it, or else that would be a disqualification. Off the ring post. You know, it's not often we see Stonewall at a disadvantage like this, and it did take a distraction from an outside source, but Tyler Hawkins has the upper hand right now. They're going to need to get back in the ring by a 10 count. Knee to the midsection. And Tyler Hawkins breaking the count. Very smart, very savvy. I don't know that this match favors Stonewall the longer they keep it outside, because Tyler Hawkins known to use the environment like this. Oh! Kicking the guardrail while Stonewall's arm is wrapped in between those bars. You know, earlier in his career we saw Tyler Hawkins finish off a few matches with an arm bar. You have to think he's thinking something like that with the arm targeting. And just like that, Stonewall's able to kick out. Without those arms, it would also be hard for Stonewall to hit that power slam or that package pile driver in his arsenal. And now Tyler Hawkins is taking every advantage of the ring ropes. And Zachary Westinghouse hanging Stonewall out to dry. Referee Devin Pointer did not see it. He was dealing with Tyler Hawkins. Wrenching that arm, short arm clothesline. One. Kick out at 1 by Stonewall. One of the most powerful competitors we've seen here in the World Wrestling Alliance. But Tyler Hawkins is willing to use every advantage that he can, no matter how much he bends or breaks the rules. Stonewall trying to get back in this thing. There it is. No. Roll up. Off the ropes. Running knee lift from Tyler Hawkins. 1, 2. Kick out by Stonewall. Not sure how that wasn't a knockout blow. Tyler Hawkins is getting frustrated. Zachary Westinghouse is getting frustrated. And you know what? This match wouldn't have been made for tonight if Tyler Hawkins would have kept his nose out of Stonewall's business and out of the national title scene. Look at this. Look at this. Zachary Westinghouse trying to throw some strikes on Stonewall. Referee did not catch it. I think that pissed Stonewall off more than anything. More strikes from Tyler Hawkins in the corner. Look out. Arm right across the chest and throat area. 1. Still not enough to keep Stonewall down for even a 2 count. No, not even a 1 count there. Strikes to the midsection again, clubbing blows. Off the ropes. Tyler Hawkins able to turn it around into a DDT. 1, 2. Kick out from Stonewall. Tyler Hawkins getting desperate. He's trying to figure out what he needs to do to put this man down. I don't know if Tyler Hawkins is crazy for taking on Stonewall, for pissing him off enough to where he's hitting him with things like that wheel kick. He's definitely trying to make a bigger name for himself. Referee up to a 2 count. Both of these men need to get back to their feet. Four count by referee Devin Pointer. 5. Belly to belly suplex from Stonewall. And he's coming right after Tyler Hawkins. Scoops him up. Power slam. Stonewall's feeling it. These fans behind him 100%. He's wanting to take all this anger out on Tyler Hawkins. He's not getting another shot at that national championship as long as Alexander Knight is the champion. Zachary Westinghouse back up on the apron. And it's just enough of an opening for Tyler Hawkins to nail him with that top rope knees to the face, and that was almost a 3 count. Barely kicking out of that one. Stonewall kicked out at like 2.99. Many people probably would have been put down for the 3 count. Tyler Hawkins lining up in the corner for another one. Stonewall catches him. Looking for a catapult. There it is. Uh-oh. This could be it. This could be the package pile driver. Zachary Westinghouse again. Just holding on to the leg of Stonewall. This is pathetic. Come on, man. Have some pride. And look at this. Stonewall has him. Oh, we could see a package pile driver right here. Tyler Hawkins going for the unprettier. Off the ropes. Harper line. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this contest, Mr. Stonewall.
Stonewall, he may not get another shot at the national championship as long as Alexander Knight's champion, but at least he can rest easy tonight knowing that he exterminated Tyler Hawkins. Well, tonight the WWA Championship on the line. Vanderpool defends against Ray Waddell. Stick with us.
Hey buddies, I'm Jake Edwards.
I'm Drake Jackson.
And I am the Wrestle Bucket, a literal bucket who is a pro wrestling fan like you.
And together, we host
Ruthless Passive Aggression. Ruthless Passive Aggression is a comedy podcast where we take a look back at WWE's Ruthless Aggression era.
You can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Well, we're back on WWA Hysteria. Very convoluted way we ended up with this match, but let me break it down for you as the Trendkillers are on their way to the ring. The Royal Three were the WWA Tag Team Champions. And they got their titles vacated at the beginning of the night because of their new duties. Vanderpool now the WWA Champion, and also the commissioner, basically the ruler over the World Wrestling Alliance. Nick Willis and Lizzy Sixx, the number one contenders for the WWA Championships, were supposed to be facing the Royal Three tonight. Also, the Trendkillers were supposed to be battling for number one contendership against a mystery team back at Curtain Call, which unfortunately was canceled. So now that those titles are vacated, we're going to see a WWA Tag Team Championship match tonight between the two teams. Nick Willis on his way to the ring. He knows a thing or two about being in successful tag teams, and his recent teaming with Lizzy Sixx over the past year is no different. Very successful tag team. Can they win the WWA Tag Team Championships? Let me tell you, Nick Willis knows how to recruit. Lizzy Sixx, former WWA champion, one of the toughest competitors we have here in the WWA. They're no strangers to the Trendkillers. The Trendkillers have been making Nick Willis and Lizzy Sixx's lives a living hell over the past year. And tonight we see it all come to a head. The WWA Tag Team Championships are on the line. This is going to be a big one, folks.
Eddyville, the following contest at WWA Survival is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, to my right, the team of Michael Caden and Cortland Moore. They are the Trendkillers! And their opponents for the WWA Tag Team Championship, the team of Nick Willis and Lizzy Sixx.
WWA Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Trendkillers, well, both of these teams forming in 2020. The Trendkillers looking to wreck shop around the WWA both very experienced. Neither man has held a championship within the World Wrestling Alliance. Cortland Moore successfully making the jump from manager to in-ring competitor. And look at that, they're not even going to waste time waiting for Devin Pointer to finish his pre-match checkup. Off the ropes, double hip toss from Lizzy, Sixx, and Nick Willis. Michael Caden stumbling to his feet. He's off the ropes. Double clothesline over the top, and Michael Caden to the outside. Looks like Lizzy, Sixx, and Nick Willis have the upper hand. Mentioned before, Michael Caden, been in multiple tag teams in the WWA. Never held a championship here. Drop kick from Lizzy, Sixx. Cortland Moore never holding a championship for as long as he's been in the WWA. Here he comes, Nick Willis to the outside. Nick Willis, part of a few successful tag teams, but doesn't have many championships to his name as well. This would be a nice change of pace for any of these people involved. Neck breaker from Lizzy, Sixx. 1, 2, kick out from Michael Caden. The Trendkillers have a smash mouth style. They're here to punch you in the face. They're here to keep you down. There's nothing super flashy about them, and that's exactly what they want. You know, they don't want to be trendy in the world of wrestling. They're here to get the job done. Lizzy, Sixx, and Nick Willis both a little more flamboyant when it comes to maneuvering around that ring, but they also cause a lot of damage as seen there. Knee to the face by Nick Willis, and he's looking to do 1, 2. Thought he was looking to do more damage there, but he thought he might have had it won. Nick Willis now trying to get the crowd into this. Oh! Cortland Moore opening up the middle rope, causing Nick Willis to lose his balance and fall to the outside. Title can't change hands on a count out. Look at this. Michael Caden has the referee distracted. Cortland Moore is trying to inflict as much damage to Nick Willis as he can on the outside while the referee can't see it. And Nick Willis is back in the ring, and so is Cortland Moore. Slaps to the back of the head. Both of these tag teams would love to kick off the year with a huge WWA Tag Team Championship win. Honestly, this could go either way. These two teams have been so back and forth over the past year. Cortland Moore's trying to drain the life out of Nick Willis now. Definitely going to throw off that equilibrium. It might knock Nick Willis off balance whenever he attempts those top rope aerial moves he's so well known for. I know I've had Nick Depp in the booth with me multiple times when Nick Willis is in the ring, former tag partner of Nick Willis. So he would know a lot more about this than I do, but he tends to go high risk, and there's a lot of reward with it usually. There's not much reward going on right now, though, as Cortland Moore continues to rain down strikes on Nick Willis. He's trying to make it to where Nick Willis doesn't even know where he is. Tag Team Championships are on the line. This is a huge match and is the first title match of tonight. All of the WWA Championships on the line tonight. Nick Willis looked like he might have had an opening there until he tried to get Michael Caden off the apron, and he was successful. Oh, come on. Now Michael Caden's back at it. Referee doesn't see it. Nick Willis getting choked out across those ropes. The Trendkillers, like vultures, just picking apart Nick Willis, taking every advantage that they can. Cortland Moore with a running knee lift. In comes Michael Caden, showing his displeasure with Lizzy Sixx before going in for a strike on Nick Willis. A couple clotheslines there. 1, 2. Nick Willis is still alive. 2. You know, Michael Caden's got a lot of in-ring smarts, as much as I hate to admit it. Whenever he goes for 2 pins in a row like that, I think he realizes that even if he doesn't get the 3 count, that's going to take a lot of energy to kick out of both of those on Nick Willis's part. A lot of energy he doesn't have because Cortland Moore just keeps beating up Nick Willis on the outside. Michael Caden bouncing Nick Willis's face off of the apron. Hard strike. Michael Caden even hurt his hand there. That's how hard that strike was. Oh, wait. Looks like he's going to be tossing. No! Look at that. Michael Caden had those fans clear out. 1, 2. Kick out by Nick Willis. Wonderful night here in Eddyville, Kentucky. I'd like to thank the residents and the fans here of Eddyville, Kentucky for the warm welcome. And thank you for watching at home and welcoming us into your home. One. Kick out by Nick Willis. And Michael Caden and Nick Willis slowly rising to their feet, but they're not letting Nick Willis have any breathing room here. Both of these teams desperate to get these WWA Tag Team Championships. The only difference is the Trendkillers trying to use every advantage they can, just like that, knocking Lizzy Sixx off the apron even though she isn't the legal participant. Backdrop from Nick Willis, but there's no one to tag. That's sad. And Cortland Moore is in. He's fresh. Nick Willis had no one to tag. And Cortland Moore continues to beat down Nick Willis, this time in the ring for a nice change of pace, I guess. Look at that. Cortland Moore using every advantage of that 5 count to get off of Nick Willis's hair before he's disqualified, and the Tag Team Championships get awarded to Nick Willis and Lizzy Sixx. Actually, I guess championships can't be determined by disqualification, so I'm not completely sure what would happen in that event, but I'm sure neither of these teams want to find out. Tag between the Trendkillers. In comes Michael Caden. Backbreaker from Michael Caden. 1, 2. Kick out by Nick Willis. A knee right to the back, and he's looking to force Nick Willis to submit. Trendkillers could be walking out of here with the WWA Tag Team Championships. Off the ropes. Oh, Michael Caden with a big misdirection following Nick Willis into the ropes. 1, 2. Kick out from Nick Willis. Nick Willis has a lot of heart. He's kicking out of a lot of things that would put many other people down in this match. That's how much this match and the WWA Tag Team Championships mean to him. If he could just get the tag to Lizzy Sixx, who's still relatively fresh. The Trendkillers cutting that ring in half. Forearm by Cortland Moore. 1, 2. As much as they have attacked Nick Willis on the outside of the ring, and used every advantage that they can. You got to admit that the Trendkillers have done a very good job of cutting the ring in half here mentally and keeping Nick Willis in their corner. Nick Willis is fighting back now. Look at this. Third win from Nick Willis. Cortland Moore going for that GTS. We've seen him do a lot. Twist of fate from Nick Willis. Obviously as a tribute to who's obviously his favorite wrestler in history, Lita. Three count from referee Devin Pointer. Up to a 4 count now. 5 count from the referee. This match may be thrown out if neither man can get back to their feet. Nick Willis desperately trying to get a tag. Both teams tag out. Michael Caton and Lizzy Sixx are the legal participants. And Lizzy Sixx is like a house of fire. Jumping shot. 1, 2. Michael Caton kicks out. Look at this. The crowd firmly behind Lizzy Sixx. Big slam from Lizzy Sixx. 1. Cortland Moore's able to break it up. And Lizzy Sixx has had enough. She sends Cortland Moore to the outside. What's Lizzy doing? Michael Caton desperately fighting back. Into the corner goes Lizzy Sixx. She's able to turn it around. Tornado DDT, that's the move that won her the WWA Championship. And now Michael Caton in position for that big moonsault. Lizzy Sixx going to the top rope. Here she goes. Michael Caton able to move out of the way. Cortland Moore's back in the ring. Uh-oh. He's pulling that knee pad down. Could we see it here? Oh no, this could be so brutal. Meeting up the minds by the Trendkillers. 1, 2, 3. The Trendkillers are the new WWA Tag Team Champions.
And new WWA Tag Team Champions, the Trendkillers.
Michael Caton, a veteran in that ring. Cortland Moore, who has done every job imaginable in the WWA outside of being an in-ring competitor. And as much as I dislike him, they've got the titles. It's a big night for both of them. Look at that, Cortland Moore, super happy. How could you not be when you're the new WWA Tag Team Champions? Well, folks, coming up tonight, National Championship. Alexander Knight defends against Logan Legit. Stick around. This is Hysteria.
What's up, wrestling fans? This is former WCW wrestler Glacier, and make sure you stay tuned in to WWA Hysteria before blood runs cold on you.
Making his way to the ring, representing
back on WWA Hysteria from Eddyville, Kentucky. CCW making his way to the ring for what is sure to be a brutal match against Josiah. These two have fought wars against each other. Been through flaming tables, been through barbed wire, been through everything, and I'm sure tonight will be no different. Wait! What is going on? Well, that's the other two members of the Royal Three. Of course, Vanderpool handed the reins to the WWA tonight by CCW, and now they're beating him up? What is going on? Come on. We know the back of CCW is injured. It's hurting. That's why he's taking time off. And look at these two. They know that. And they're still targeting the back, and I don't know why. Oh! Did you see that hesitation from Vanderpool? He wanted CCW to look into his eyes on that. And now Vanderpool's sending Dakota France away. What is going on? This is not how a WWA champion should act. This is not how the owner of a company should act. No, come on. Pedigree from Vanderpool onto the chair. And Dakota France is back with a sledgehammer. Someone stop this. Someone please. What are they gonna do? No, come on. Come on, no. No, wait. Josiah is here, thank God. CCW talking earlier in the night about how he has so much respect for Josiah. And they were supposed to be opponents tonight for CCW's somewhat of a farewell match before he takes his hiatus, and now the Royal Three has caused that match to not happen. I'm confused. I want answers. And there's nothing anyone can do about it because Vanderpool owns the company now. He's in charge of Hysteria. He's in charge of the WWA. You see the pain on CCW's face on that injured back that was just targeted by his two, I guess, so-called friends. Well, they call him the Royal Three, not the Loyal Three, for a reason. Because all loyalty was just thrown out the window tonight. CCW having to be carried out of here. And the fans applauding him as he makes his way to the back. Folks, tonight we're going to see Vanderpool again, unfortunately. He's going to defend the WWA Championship against Waddell. This is Hysteria.
You're watching WWA Hysteria.
Hello! Hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and you're watching WWA Hysteria. Tough guy, ho! Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by the Platinum Standard, Depp, weighing in at 475 pounds. He is the Sergeant at Arms, 747.
We're back on WWA Hysteria, still trying to get answers on why two members of the Royal Three just attacked CCW. But now 747 on his way to the ring to take on Jordan Whittaker. We've seen 747 attack Jordan Whittaker, but tonight they have an official match against one another. Of course, a less than enthused Nick Depp coming out there with 747, just seeming really out of it, really down about himself, losing to Jones tonight in the opening contest. And here comes Jordan Whittaker.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in 204 pounds, Jordan Whittaker!
Well, Jordan Whittaker on his way to the ring. On the last episode of Hysteria, had a phenomenal one-on-one contest against superstar Ray Waddell. Go back and watch that one if you haven't. The two fought it out for the number one contendership for the WWA Championship. Ray Waddell coming out on top just by a very fair margin. Oh! 747 seemingly saying to Jordan Whittaker, hey, no time for crowd pandering. Let's fight. Of course, you saw Jordan Whittaker. He kept an eye on Nick Depp through his entrance. Nick Depp still looking less than enthused to be out here. And these two are getting it on. The power of 747. Look at that. Not even flinching off that single leg lariat from Jordan Whittaker. Jordan Whittaker is probably pound for pound the strongest competitor we have here in the WWA, and he is not able to move the mountain of a man that is 747. He's gonna have to rely on that speed that he's also known for. Drop kick still not taking the big man off his feet. Splash in the corner. Big boot from Jordan Whittaker to 747. 747 has had two matches before. They both happened back-to-back in the same night, and he looked dominant in both of them. And just like that, knocking Jordan Whittaker off his feet. And Jordan Whittaker trying to knock 747 off his feet, but there he goes. 747 powering out of the rain of strikes Jordan Whittaker was attempting. Big boot in the corner. Look at that agility on display from Jordan Whittaker. Another drop kick attempt on 747. And, well, Nick Depp just got up. And he's leaving? Nick Depp is leaving. Oh, but it was just enough of an opening for 747 to knock Jordan Whittaker nearly out of his boots. Clubbing blow to the back. And now 747's putting all that weight on Jordan Whittaker's back. Jordan Whittaker has had back issues before, back problems. And I think 747 knows that. But one thing that 747 doesn't have to rely on right now is Nick Depp, who just left. 747 trying to put all his weight on that 1 foot to pin Jordan Whittaker to the ground for the 3 count. Didn't work out. So now he's using the ropes to his advantage. And now in the corner, 747's back at it. Showing the referee that he will break by the 5 count. The fans here solidly behind Jordan Whittaker. Big splash in the corner, my God. And again, 747 putting all of his weight on Jordan Whittaker just by standing on him. Jordan Whittaker's going to have to get back in this thing with some sort of opening, but I don't know how you get that against a man as large and powerful as 747. Well, that might be the way. Jawbreaker. Look at this. Jordan Whittaker's trying to DDT 747, and it's not working. The man's too stout. He's a stout man. He's a big man. He's up. 747 planting Jordan Whittaker, spine on the pine, double-handed choke slam. Taking the time to soak it in that he's got so much of a power advantage, too. Jordan Whittaker is still able to kick out. It says a lot about the power of a man when he can keep someone down for even a 2 count with 1 foot. Jordan off the ropes. Bear hug by the powerful Sergeant at Arms, 747. Jordan Whittaker could pass out here. It'd be the second victory by technical knockout that we've seen tonight, but I don't doubt that 747 could do it. Matter of fact, Jordan Whittaker looks like he's fading. The arm has dropped once. It's dropped twice. If it drops a 3rd time, 747's the winner. No! Jordan Whittaker's still in it. Headbutts by Jordan Whittaker. Big clothesline from 747. Every time Jordan Whittaker seems to get some sort of advantage, 747's able to just knock him down. Good God. 1, 2. Kick out. That leg coming across the chest is probably like a tree falling right on you. 747's a powerful man. He's got a lot of size, but he knows how to use it. Camel clutch. And he's squeezing the life out of Jordan Whittaker. Jordan Whittaker has fallen victim to the camel clutch before. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. And he was fighting out of it, but it looked like 747 realized he was fighting out of it and just slammed him right down face first. Jordan Whittaker now strikes to the midsection on 747. He's up. Elbows to 747 right across the chest. Jordan Whittaker now up against the ropes. Multiple strikes in the corner from Jordan Whittaker. Oh, look at that power from 747, just able to shove Jordan Whittaker off and landed nearly in the center of the ring. Look out. Jordan Whittaker able to move out of the way. 747 running right into the turnbuckle. Drop kick, and it didn't take 747 off his feet. That move clears anyone off their feet. Jordan Whittaker just tried to spear 747 and it didn't work. There's no way. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Big boot from 747. Got him up. Whoop. Spinning slam from 747. We saw him plant Matt Diesel with that on the last episode of Hysteria after Matt Diesel had already wrestled a full match. Ooh. Big splash from 747, and the crowd here shocked into silence at the violence. Jordan Whittaker might need help. Big splash, a second one. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
The winner of this contest, 747.
747, in what is technically his third match, just decimated Jordan Whittaker. I've never seen anyone that dominant. Jordan Whittaker might need help getting out of the ring. It's very rare we see Jordan Whittaker in this position. Coming up, Alexander Knight defends the National Championship against Logan Legit. Stick around.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is the never-ending nightmare, Crazy Steve.
We are Decay, and you are watching WWA
Hysteria.
Did you know that you miss over half of the WWA's exciting action by just watching online? Check out the World Wrestling Alliance when they come near you. Event info and ticket prices can be found on Facebook.com/WWAIsNow.
Welcome back to WWA Hysteria. The National Championship will be on the line in this contest. Alexander Knight holding that championship for much of 2020, ducking Stonewall at every chance he can get. Meanwhile, in the wings, Logan Legit has made a name for himself and won the number one contendership at Halloween Hell by beating Jake Bravado and Tony Evans in a triple threat match. So tonight, we get to see them go one-on-one. Logan Legit on his way to the ring. Really turned over a new leaf in 2020. Ditching Tyler Hawkins earlier in the year, really making a name for himself in ring, was really known as a manager up until last year. Of course, he won the WWA Tag Team Championships at the end of 2019 with Tyler Hawkins. And once they lost him, He split away and became a fan favorite and continued to build that momentum into a number one contendership for the national championship. These two, Logan Legit, Alexander Knight, neither of them have faced off against each other one-on-one before, so we might be in for a treat tonight. I have a feeling we are. Alexander Knight doesn't go anywhere alone. Brought Tank Watkins and Zachary Westinghouse with him.
The following contest at WWA Survival is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA National Championship. Referee in charge once the bell rings is Devin Pointer. Introducing first, the challenger. He weighed in earlier tonight at 145 pounds. Introducing the juiciest peach in the WWA, Logan Legit! And now, introducing the reigning, defending WWA National Champion. He is accompanied to ringside by Zachary Westinghouse and Tank Watkins. I have been asked to introduce him as the greatest professional wrestler to ever lace up a pair of boots, and if you do not believe that, Eddyville will never see him again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reigning, defending WWA National Champion, weighing in at 235 pounds. The Cavalier Profiteer, Alexander Knight!
As I mentioned before, Zachary Westinghouse back out here. This is the second time we've seen him tonight, unfortunately. Caused enough of a distraction in Tyler Hawkins versus Stonewall earlier tonight. I'm sure he's not going to be well behaved during this either. And Tank Watkins with his imposing presence on the outside. Logan Legit came alone because that's the kind of guy he is. He wants to win the national championship, but he wants it to be a fair and honorable win because he wants to prove himself. He wants to prove he can hang with all the other WWA superstars. So far, he's done a great job of doing that throughout 2020. But Alexander Knight's looking to put an end to that tonight. And we've seen how desperate Alexander Knight can be when it comes to that WWA National Championship. Look at that, Zachary Westinghouse already went to reach for Logan Legit's leg and missed, thank God. So much on the line for both of these men. Alexander Knight wants to continue being the national champion well into 2021 and beyond. Logan Legit looking to win his first singles title after what was surely a tumultuous 2020. Quick encouragement from Zachary Westinghouse, and Alexander Knight facing off with Logan Legit, facing off with these fans, really. Lockup. Logan Legit once again overpowered. You know, Logan Legit not really known for his power game here in the World Wrestling Alliance, but he doesn't have to. He's well accomplished in an aerial sense. He's a great wrestler. He's got the fans behind him. But Alexander Knight has that power and has that wherewithal inside the ring and has quite the experience advantage over Logan Legit. Look at this. Wait a second. Alexander Knight just had the referee check Logan Legit, but it looked like Zachary Westinghouse passed something to him. I do not trust that. Logan Legit now going for the O'Connor roll. Crucifix. Roll up. 1, 2. Kick out. We almost had a new national champion right there. in the corner. Logan Legit able to hook up. Hurricane Rana. Here comes a clothesline. Look like, wait, no. Good Lord. The wherewithal from Alexander Knight. Logan Legit, and now he's trying to power him back up and go for something, but he's sending him to the outside. It happens so quick. Alexander Knight moves so fast that I believe he was going for a clothesline, and Logan Legit went to counter it by moving out of the way, and then Alexander Knight countered that counter by hitting a knee lift. Oh, look at this. Look at Zachary Westinghouse on the outside talking trash to Logan. And Alexander Knight now going to the outside, rolling Logan Legit back in. There is blood on the floor. I think Logan Legit's hurt. Referee's trying to keep the distance. He's trying to check on Logan. Logan seems a little out of it. Referee Devin Pointer signaling the nose, the face area of Logan Legit. And here comes a referee, Ben Richardson, coming out to check. Match has completely broken down. Zachary Westinghouse yelling that Alexander Knight needs respect. Alexander Knight says, come on, let's go, let's fight. But if there's an injury, it needs to be tended to. Fans here just incensed at Tank Watkins. Look at that kid. Let's take a look at what happened. You see he goes for the clothesline. Logan goes to duck. Alexander Knight just hits him in the face with that knee. There's a different angle of it. Right across the face. Wait a second. Alexander Knight goes for a back suplex. He's trying to take advantage. No. Hook kick. And this match is back on. Logan Legit with the advantage. Not for long, though. Powerbomb. No. 1, 2, 3. We have a new national champion.
Winner of this contest and new WWA National Champion, Logan Legit.
And Tyler Hawkins tried to hit the ring afterward, but Stonewall coming out and clearing house. He's not done with Knight Enterprises. Logan Legit fighting through injury and pain, able to get a quick roll-up, catch Alexander Knight off guard, and Stonewall has chased Knight Enterprises out of here. Good thing, too, because they probably would have been looking to inflict even more damage on Logan Legit. Look at this. Look at this. Logan Legit is the new WWA National Champion. What a story. The fans here firmly behind. Logan Legit overcome with emotion. The new WWA National Champion, Logan Legit. Well, folks, stick with us, because coming up we have our main event, WWA Championship on the line. Vanderpool, who now, I guess, is in charge of the WWA, going one-on-one with the number one contender superstar Ray Waddell. I guess Ray Waddell's going to be looking to strip a little power from Vanderpool if Vanderpool's not the champion and the, I guess, technical owner at the same time. As Stonewall and Logan Legit celebrate in the ring, this is Hysteria. Wait! We need some help for Logan Legit. I don't even know what to say. I hate to rush to judgment, but it seems that Stonewall has no low that he will sink to. We have a match coming up. I already explained it to y'all. This is Hysteria. We need to get some help for Logan.
You're watching WWA Hysteria.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. Ray Waddell making his way to the ring. Everyone's still shook up after that vicious attack from Stonewall on Logan Legit. I understand Logan Legit is being checked out right now for even further injuries. And I mean, he won the national championship, but I hate that that's overshadowed now, thanks to Stonewall. Ray Waddell has the WWA Championship match tonight, right now, against the man who now runs the company, Vanderpool. And as I mentioned earlier, you got to think Ray Waddell's thinking, maybe I can get some power away from Vanderpool, because right now Vanderpool has absolute power. He's the WWA champion, and he runs the WWA thanks to CCW earlier in the night. And you would think Vanderpool would be a little more appreciative of CCW after being bestowed with that duty. But as we saw earlier tonight, there's no low that the Royal Three won't sink to. There's not even three of them now. Dakota, France, and Vanderpool assaulting CCW brutally before his match with Josiah. There he is, there's the WWA champion, not even winning it in a fair way. He's in a first blood match on the last episode of Hysteria against Josiah back at Halloween Hell. Needed help from the other members of the Royal Three to win that match. He even bled first and was still able to sneak out the win. You know, if it wasn't for CCW, Vanderpool wouldn't have that WWA Championship right now. CCW delivered one of the final blows to Josiah that made him bleed and made Vanderpool the winner. And now Vanderpool walking around here with absolute power. The WWA champion. The man who sees over the WWA. Look at this, I don't think Ray Waddell wants to wait for a bell.
Hold it now, hold it. You're gonna knock me out. You keep motioning to with your elbow there. But there's something you're forgetting, Ray. There's something you're forgetting. CCW said that after his match, I'm in charge. I'm in charge, which means I make the rules, and you have to play by my rules. Is that not correct, Ben? Fuck your rules! You can say that, you can rebel all you like, but whatever I say goes. And what I have to say is, Ray, if you use that rolling elbow, you lose. You are disqualified. The rolling elbow is banned in this match. My word is final.
Eddyville, I ask that you please rise to your feet and get ready, because this is the main event of WWA Survival. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA Championship. Vanderpool rules state that the rolling elbow by Ray Waddell is banned in this match. Introducing first, he is the challenger, weighing in at 265 pounds. He is the Man Bun Mastodon, the Southpaw Hotshot, Superstar Ray Waddell. And now, introducing, weighing in at 173 pounds. He resides from Liverpool, England. He is the reigning, defending WWA Champion. This is the Prince of Perfection, Vanderpool.
Well, Vanderpool with his absolute power, claiming that the rolling elbow has been banned in this match. Really taking a big move out of Ray Waddell's arsenal. If he uses it, he's going to be disqualified, and he doesn't get the WWA Championship. I don't like it, but I guess I work for Vanderpool now, so. Look at this. Vanderpool is trying to get Ray Waddell to use that rolling elbow and end this match quickly. There it is. Oh, and a hard chop across the chest. Listen, if there's one man that wouldn't mind a move being banned from their arsenal, it's Ray Waddell, because he has so many tricks up his sleeve that I know Vanderpool just tried to make this a little better for himself, but honestly, it could have made Ray Waddell just a little more unpredictable than he usually is. Hard left hand from the superstar. Vanderpool struggling to get back to his feet. Hard left hand in the center of the ring, and down goes Vanderpool again. The WWA Champion off the ropes. Hard knee lift from Ray Waddell. One. Kick out at one from Vanderpool out of desperation. Even if he does lose the WWA Championship tonight, he's still in charge. And as much as I'd like to see him lose that WWA Championship, and as much as I think it might happen, I guess Vanderpool's still my boss. He's still everybody's boss here. Hard chop again from Ray Waddell. Going back around the ring. Crowd chanting one more time. Hard chop from Ray Waddell. Off the ropes. Vanderpool catches himself going outside to take a breather. Ray Waddell's not going to let that happen. Over the ropes he goes. Hard kick from the apron. And now they're taking it to the outside. Ray Waddell does not want to get counted out here, because he doesn't want Vanderpool to get counted out here either, because the championship cannot change hands via count out. And he looks like he's getting some assistance from the other side of the guardrail. Damn, those chops. Hard strike. Vanderpool flopping onto the ground like a fish out of water. Ray Waddell's feeling it, and the crowd's behind him. Hard left hand going back around the ring. Ray Waddell wisely breaking the count. The count out starts over at 1 now as he gets Vanderpool back in there. You know, even without the rolling elbow, it looks like Vanderpool might have a chance of losing this, but I think he realizes that too because he's trying to leave with the title and take a count out, but Ray Waddell says no. Wait a sec, he tried him with the belt shot too. Vanderpool provides enough of a distraction with the belt to hit a low drop kick and take those legs out from under the superstar. Underhanded strategy from Vanderpool, but at least a little clever. And Vanderpool now trying to make the ring post come into play. Oh! Now whoever wins this, I'd like to remind you, Kentucky's Biggest Battle Royal is still coming up on 2 episodes of Hysteria from now. And I'm sure whoever has... Oh! Oh, man. Adding more damage to Ray Waddell's leg. That's gotta hurt. And you can see Ray Waddell having trouble on that leg now. Kentucky's Biggest Battle Royal this year for the WWA Championship. Traditionally, the champion enters first. So winning this championship can be a blessing and a curse at the same time tonight. But if Vanderpool keeps that up, Ray Waddell won't have to worry about that. Vanderpool has already taken the rolling elbow out of Ray Waddell's arsenal, and now he's trying to take an entire leg out of his arsenal. Vanderpool continues to target that leg of Ray Waddell and getting him into the corner now. Hard right hand from Ray Waddell. Left hand. Left hand's probably stronger. Ray Waddell is a left hand. That's why it's southpaw hot shot. But Vanderpool able to take out that leg once again, and that just stops Ray Waddell in his tracks. Ray Waddell also has a height advantage, so Vanderpool really wants to bring him down to below his level, and I guess taking out the leg does that. Side headlock now from Vanderpool, trying to squeeze the life out of him. Oh, more on that leg, and a pin with the leg hooks too. Vanderpool had that leg hooked. So not only does it take all of that energy for Ray Waddell to kick out, but with that leg trapped by Vanderpool, it just added more damage for Ray Waddell to kick out. Leg lariat. 1, 2. Kick out from Ray Waddell, but you can see him clutching that leg. The WWA Championship means so much to Ray Waddell, he's willing to endure even more pain to possibly win this. And the rolling elbows can't be used. Ray Waddell going to the outside now, trying to take a breather. And Vanderpool realized it and dragged him through the ropes. He's got him set up. And he's going up top, to the middle rope. Leg drop to Ray Waddell through the ropes. 1, 2. Vanderpool doesn't retain as of right now. Vanderpool now with a huge grip, tight grip on those hands and fingers of Ray Waddell, able to lead him around the ring wherever he wants. He shows that he can do... Wait a sec! Power slam by Ray Waddell! Able to turn that move around in his favor. Rey's boss chants echoing throughout this building here in Eddyville, Kentucky for our first night in Eddyville, and what a night it has been. Referee now up to a 4 count. 6 count. 7 count. Both of these men need to get back to their feet for the match to continue. Hard headbutt. Big boot in the corner from Ray Waddell, trying to make his way back into this. Left forearm. Vanderpool thought he had that, ended up with a low kick. Rolling neck breaker from the superstar. Crowd here firmly behind Ray Waddell as Vanderpool struggles to use the ropes to get himself back to his feet. Both of these men are having issues standing by now. Spine buster. 1, 2. Kick out. Vanderpool not down yet. Ray Waddell's trying to figure out what else he has left in his arsenal. And he took off the elbow, and it looks like he's calling for the rolling elbow. He may have forgotten. The referee saying he will be disqualified if he uses it. Reminding Ray Waddell. I think he was going for the Gonzo bomb or the pile driver. Ripcord knee, 1, 2. Ray Waddell kicks out. Now, the most effective move in Ray Waddell's arsenal by statistics is the rolling elbow, but we have seen him finish off people with a pile driver, with the Gonzo bomb. I don't think he'll have to worry about it because it looks like the pedigree's coming up. No. Catapult. Vanderpool with a face full of the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh, this isn't a good position to be in if you're Vanderpool. Cannonball senton in the corner. Ray Waddell going up top, possibly. What could he be looking for? No! He moves out of the way, and that back is impacted. Knee to the back of the head by Vanderpool. 1, 2. Wasn't a knockout blow, but I'm sure it didn't help Ray Waddell's equilibrium. He's had a lot taken out of him in this match, but so is Vanderpool. Look at this. Vanderpool grabs the WWA Championship. If he uses that, it's a disqualification. Ben Richardson now trying to take the belt away from him, trying to make this a fair fight, calling it down the middle. Oh! You know, Vanderpool might try to swing that to make that seem like he didn't mean to do that, but I think he meant to take out that referee. There's nothing anyone can do about it. I mean, he runs the place. And now, Ray Waddell calling for the rolling elbow while the referee is down. This could be his time to hit it. And there's Dakota France. Super kick. Come on. Does Vanderpool need Dakota France's help to assault everybody? Dakota France trying to wake up the referee. 1, 2, come on. Kick out from Ray Waddell. He's still in it. How much has been taken out of both of these men? Dakota France still in the ring. They go for a double clothesline. Ray Waddell able to block it. He ducks. Double clothesline of his own. Ray Waddell could be our new WWA Champion. Rolling elbow to Dakota France. Nothing illegal about that. And now he's calling for one on Vanderpool. Wait a second. Who is It's Nick Depp! Nick Depp just hit him with the rule book! You've got to be kidding me! Pedigree! And Vanderpool wakes up the referee! 1, 2, 3! Vanderpool is still the WWA champion.
And still WWA Champion Vanderpool.
Well, I guess Nick Depp isn't as down in the dumps as we saw him earlier tonight when he came out with 747. He also lost earlier in the night. Why did he attack Ray Waddell? Look at this. He grabbed that rule book, hit Ray Waddell right across the head with it. That was enough of an opening for Vanderpool to hit that pedigree and retain the WWA Championship. And that right there is a man who has everything. He has the WWA Championship. He owns the company. God help us all. Good night, everybody. I'm Drake Jackson. We'll see you next time.